Hello everyone, we are going to present our volunteer project for course PPD1041 Soft Skill and Basic Volunteerism. There are 10 of us in subgroup number 7 and our project takes place at level 3, block A of our faculty building LCSIP. All first year undergraduate students at UNIMAS were required to complete a volunteering project as part of their PPD 1014. Our class group, Group 6, decided to restore and repaint the walls in the lift and elevator corridors of our faculty as our volunteering program for the semester. We found out that the old paint on the walls is cracking, peeling, and turning yellow. There is also residue from glue and tape from all notice and poster which need to be cleaned up. The objectives are, we believe that by working together on volunteer project, we can create an environment where students can build better relationship with one another. Secondly, we want to use this project as an opportunity to develop and strengthen the students' abilities to volunteer. And lastly, we believe that this project will give the student an opportunity to give back to the faculty by helping to improve and maintain its facilities.
The list below shows the expenses of our voluntary project. Firstly, we bought 18 liters of Nippon pen which cost 636 ringgit per unit, and the total price for 2 Nippon pen is 262 ringgit, 72 ringgit. Next, we also bought pen tray which cost 5 ringgit and 90 cent, and the total price for 6 pen trays is 35 ringgit and 40 cents. Besides, we bought pen roller set which cost 7 ringgit and 50 cents, and the total price for 12 pen roller set is 90 ringgit. Next, we bought only one garbage bag which cost 70 ringgit 50 cents per unit. Then we bought pen brush which cost 650 cents per unit, and the total price for two pen brush is 13 ringgit. In addition, we also need scraper for the project which costs 6 ringgit and 15 cents per unit. So the total price for 5 scraper is 32 ringgit and 50 cents. Lastly, we bought sandpapers which cost 3 ringgit and 90 cents per unit, and the total cost for 6 sandpapers is 23 ringgit and 40 cents. So this diagram below shows the item that we bought for the project. The items are Nippon pen, pen tray, pen brush, newspapers, scrapers, sandpapers, pen roller, garbage bag, and lastly extension stick. So the total expenses for our project is 483 ringgit and 30 cents.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Iman Iskandar, and I will be talking about the equipment that was used for our volunteerism project. So first we have two 18 liters of Nippon white paint, which was spread evenly for all the groups in our class. Next up is we have the different paint trays, which is also split up between the class so that we can hold our paint for our painting work. We also have paintbrushes and paint rollers to paint the walls, paint rollers with their extensions to reach the out of reach places, and paintbrushes is to paint any finer details of the wall or that we have missed with the paint rollers. Next, we have the scraper and sandpaper to clean the walls before painting. We use the scraper first to scrape out any tape or sticky adhesive that was stuck to the wall first. If that doesn't come off, then we would use the sandpaper to clean it out even more. After that, we have the newspaper, which we use to cover the floor so that any paint that drips off does not drip onto the floor and make a mess. After that, we finally we have the garbage bags to clean out, to basically throw all the any rubbish or any debris that was left behind, to make sure that our painting environment was clean, even after we were done with the painting work.
So this diagram below shows the item that we bought for the project. The items are Nippon pen, pen tray, pen brush, newspapers, scrapers, sandpapers, pen roller, garbage bag, and lastly extension stick. So the total expenses for our project is 483 ringgit and 30 cents.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Iman Iskandar, and I will be talking about the equipment used
Next, for the activities, at 12 p.m., students gather at the tutorial room 8 to scan for attendance and wait for others. Then, we are briefed about the volunteerism project, which is the repainting of the walls. After that, we started walking to the elevator and lift rooms of Block A of FCSIT. When we reached there around 12:30, we started setting up the paints and put the newspaper on the floor and along the sides of the wall to prevent the paint from smearing. Uh, Next, we started cleaning the residues of glue and tapes as well as smoothing the walls. At 12:50 p.m., only then we started painting the walls with white paint. After some finishing touches at around 1:20, we started cleaning whatever mistakes made and on the floor with the paint smearing, and we keep the tools and equipment. Finally, at 1:30, we finish up our work, gather at tutorial room 8 again, and take our group photo.